Herod the Great, a significant figure in the Bible and secular history, is often remembered for his grand architectural achievements and his notorious cruelty. According to Jehovah's Witnesses and information derived from the Bible and related historical sources, including the research available on jw.org, Herod's life and actions hold a unique place in biblical narrative and prophecy. Background and rise to power. Herod was born around 73 BCE into a politically influential family of Idumean, Edomite, descent. The Idumeans were forcibly converted to Judaism during the Hasmonean dynasty, so Herod identified as a Jew, though his lineage was not purely Israelite. His father, Antipater, played a critical role in his ascent to power by securing Roman favor. Rome appointed Herod as governor of Galilee in 47 BCE. Herod proved his political skill early on by aligning with Roman leaders like Julius Caesar, Mark Antony, and later Augustus, Octavian. In 40 BCE, the Roman Senate appointed him King of Judea, a title he held under Roman oversight. Reign and architectural ambitions. Herod ruled from 37 BCE until his death in 4 BCE. Known for his ambitious building projects, he sought to solidify his legacy and gain favor among both Jews and Romans. His most notable achievement was the expansion and beautification of the Second Temple in Jerusalem. This massive project included an enlarged Temple Mount and grand architectural enhancements that became central to Jewish worship until its destruction in 70 CE. Other architectural accomplishments included the fortress of Masada, the port city of Caesarea Maritima, and the Herodium, a palace fortress where Herod was later buried. These structures reflected his attempts to gain favor with Rome and assert his power over Judea. Herod in biblical prophecy and narrative. Herod plays a critical role in the Gospel accounts, particularly in relation to the birth of Jesus Christ. The Bible describes Herod as a cunning and ruthless ruler deeply troubled by the prophecy of a king of the Jews. When Magi from the east came to Jerusalem seeking the newborn king, Herod feigned interest, asking them to report back so he too could worship the child. Matthew chapter 2 verses 1-8. However, his real intent was to eliminate this perceived threat to his throne. When the Magi did not return to Herod, he unleashed a horrific massacre, ordering the killing of all male children 2 years old and under in Bethlehem and its vicinity. Matthew chapter 2 verses 16-18. This act fulfilled the prophecy in Jeremiah chapter 31 verse 15, which speaks of Rachel weeping for her children. Character and controversy. Herod's reputation as a ruthless ruler is well documented. He was paranoid about threats to his power, leading him to execute members of his own family, including his wife Marianne I and several of his sons. This paranoia earned him the historical description, attributed to the Roman Emperor Augustus, that it was better to be Herod's pig than his son, a grim wordplay highlighting his adherence to Jewish dietary laws but not hesitating to kill his offspring. Herod's reign exemplified a stark contrast between worldly power and the divine kingdom that Jesus represented. Despite his political and architectural achievements, his legacy is overshadowed by his cruelty in the fulfillment of Bible prophecies concerning Jesus' birth. Herod's death and legacy. Herod died in 4 BCE, likely from a painful and debilitating illness, and his kingdom was divided among his sons, Archelaus, Antipas, and Philip. This division, however, marked the decline of the Herodian dynasty. Herod's death did not end his infamous reputation. He remained a symbol of oppressive earthly rule in contrast to the Messiah's peaceful and everlasting kingdom. Significance in Jehovah's Witnesses' teachings. Jehovah's Witnesses use Herod's story to illustrate several key themes in their teachings. Fulfillment of prophecy. Herod's actions, particularly the massacre of the innocents, underscore the accuracy of Bible prophecy. Contrast of leadership. His reign contrasts the selfish, power-driven rulers of the world with the righteous rule of God's kingdom. Faith amid persecution. The flight of Mary, Joseph, and Jesus to Egypt demonstrates Jehovah's protection of his purpose and his people. Herod the Great remains a pivotal figure, not only as a historical ruler but also as a tool for understanding the unfolding of God's purpose through the life and ministry of Jesus Christ. His life illustrates the transient nature of human power compared to the eternal nature of Jehovah's sovereignty. Please share and like and please subscribe.